Welcome to Sikiksyd. Today I'm recording April 26, 2022. This is for Capricorn. You do not have to be a Capricorn to resonate with this reading. Check your Saturn, where do you have Capricorn in your astrological chart, and all the information you're looking for is in the description box down below. This is for Capricorn. What is the future for Capricorn? What is the future for Capricorn? I'm also modeling with fancygal.co. Go check them out. Alright, discount codes at the beginning of the video, also in the description box down below. What's the future for Capricorn? Alright. Okay. So you have Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. A loss of money. And then you have a widow, Ace of Swords. Okay, Capricorn. So, many of you are going to be losing a lot of money. You will be experiencing, and then there's the number 30. You will be experiencing a rape, a murder, a crime, a divorce, or a breakup. This is gaslighting. This is also mind games and manipulation happening to you, or you are doing this to another person. With the Ace of Swords and the number 44 here, a widow. Now, the thing about Capricorn women are the only zodiac sign out of the entire astrological sign that will date for money. Now, the Capricorn woman also experiences her spouse, like her boyfriend or her husband or whoever she's with, dying very young. We're talking he's in his 30s, his 20s, his 40s. He dies really young. Okay? And it's either because she snaps one day and she kills him. Capricorn are the number one, pretty much the number one serial killer. If you go into a woman's jail, you'll find that it's full of Capricorns, Pisces, and Cancers. Okay? If they have that in their chart, it's like you should just steer clear, to be honest with you. But also, if they don't die really young, and I mean, I've heard of it where like her boyfriend or her husband or whoever it is, he'll die of like being shot at, like shot to death. Or, you know, she snapped on him one day. A lot of the women on Snapped are Capricorns. Okay? Like those women that just lose it one day and they're like, oh, he had it coming. And she has like no holds bar on it. She doesn't care. That's Capricorn. That's usually a Capricorn woman. And if it's not that he dies really young, she'll stay with him for years as he cheats on her. And she will cheat on him, or she'll be interested romantically in other people outside that relationship. And once they get to a certain point of marriage and they have children and stuff, she'll rob him blind. Meaning she'll divorce him and she'll take everything that he has. She does not care. Okay, a lawyer loves it when a Capricorn woman walks in because she's going to take every penny that man has. Gladly. Okay? So for a lot of you, what you are experiencing is a loss, like a giant loss of money. You are severing ties from someone and they are severing ties from you. There is a reality here as well with the widow. Most Capricorn women, they died alone. I have so many Capricorn clients, and Capricorns are pretty much like the number one sign that people end up having to deal with infidelity. Essentially, either you deal with infidelity and cheating, or you deal with extreme loss of money. There is no in between. Either they'll use you while you're in the relationship, or they'll take you for everything you got after the relationship is over. Because if the Capricorn cannot have you, no one can. Take that as confirmation. That's insane. Take that as confirmation. Child. You may even realize like this is like a lot of truth coming in with the Ace of Swords. This is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. This is God's truth. You can't interfere in that. And the truth is, if someone's been using you, Capricorn, you're on your own with this. What do I mean? Whoever was manipulating you or whatever, you could have been doing this to someone else. That person left because they were smart enough to see what that person was doing, and they're like, I want no part of whatever y'all got going on. Rather it's, you know, not wanting to let go of somebody and still holding on, and exes, you know, you could be someone's ex and you were holding on to something or whatever, Whoever else was involved, that was a feminine energy, let go and say you can have him, because he's more of a burden than he's a blessing. And I don't want anyone who would cheat on me. I wouldn't want anyone who would juggle me the way that he's juggling you. So you can have him. Because the truth of the matter is, even if that person that they were going to removes themselves, he'll just find someone else. So someone already left. The thing about it with widow here is someone's leaving you. Wow. Someone's leaving you. Yeah. Someone's also blocking you. Yeah. Wow. You're also blocking someone. So, let me put my earring on. That is interesting. It's almost like you may have felt like this is some interesting energy. You're realizing you didn't, whoever it is that you're connecting to romantically will not change. It's Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio energy. They're not going to change. Ever. You'll be 50 years old and you could be dealing with this person for 80 years. Whatever it is that you don't like about them, right? The lack of commitment, the fact that they don't really know themselves, the fact that they don't want to sit down somewhere and settle down, right? That's not going to change about this person. The relationship, right? Whatever this is, ends just as quick as it begins, because that's who this person is. And this is God speaking at this point. That's why it's 0. It goes back to 0. It's God speaking. This is not anything else, essentially. You would know this because God will speak directly to you and say you're not supposed to be in this situation. Very interesting energy. We're going to see what else is going on here. They say use this deck. Okay. This is publicly humiliating. It's a scandal. Everyone's talking about you too. You're going through a scandal. That's what you need to know. This is going to be going on for the next 9 months for you. Okay? For the next 9 months. You're also having a breakdown and recognizing that this is also like a midlife crisis. This is also humiliating. This situation is humiliating because you were using someone or they were using you. Either way, it's just, they're not a good person, to be honest with you. Yeah. All right, what's the future? Yeah. Oh my goodness. You're about to go through extreme financial loss. What in the world, Capricorn? Goodness gracious. There's someone leaving too. Yeah, someone's leaving you. It's a Knight of Swords leaving you. A Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. He's leaving. Yeah. Leaving. Yeah. Because you're this person's mother. You're not their significant other. A lot of you are also doing a new, like you're going to be doing a new career, or you're graduating for some of you. Others of you, this can even be like, you're going to visit somewhere that you've never been before. Like you could go somewhere you've never been before. One more. All right. 4 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. So bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Pentacles, Sun and Capricorn. If you are in a relationship, it's built completely off of money. Nothing about love. You're actually hiding your money away from this person because you know they're using you. The Knight of Swords, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You have the 8 of Cups, Pisces, and Saturn. The 10 of Pentacles, which is Virgo and Mercury. Whoever you're romantically connecting to, your family does not like this person, and Their family doesn't like you. Okay? You have Death, Aries, Scorpio. This is a really interesting energy. You have the Two of Swords, Moon and Libra, the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Ophiuchus, Five of Cups, Aries, Scorpio, Ten of Cups, Pisces, and Mars. Okay. All right, so the masculine energy is extremely competitive about career and is actually leaving. Many of you guys could be lawyers. You could work in psychology, philosophy. You could work in the military. You could be a soldier. Some of you are in fraternities. Okay. You may be in radio. You could be a DJ or a rapper or something like that with the night. So you're leaving. You're leaving. You're actually cutting the Capricorn out. His knife is literally him cutting her out, which is what it is. And leaving, getting help from a light-haired female, Pisces and Saturn, to walk away from a relationship that was no longer fulfilling you. Because you realize there's better for you out there. You've also been fantasizing. The masculine energy's been fantasizing. And you could be a woman too, fantasizing about other people outside of a relationship or a connection. Some of you are on dating apps and you're like dealing with multiple people. Some of you are also like you work part-time, like you do spiritual work too, right? As you're walking away, you meet somebody brand new, essentially. You meet someone brand new. You're also separating assets from this person and you're finding out that they are being unfaithful to you. They are cheating on you. Okay? It's happening right now. You're kicking someone out of the house, or you're kicking someone, like, you know, out of a property, or they're kicking you out. Okay? With the Ten of Pentacles, this is marrying or being in a relationship strictly for money. And with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, this is a large windfall of money being lost. This is the end of a legacy as well. With the Death here, Aries, Scorpio, if this is a relationship, it's officially over. If this was an ex, it's officially over. There's nothing left emotionally to deal with it. Some of you guys work in mortuaries, morgues. You could work as a doctor or even as a nurse. This is the end. Whoever you are connecting to romantically, if you were to continue to deal with them, you will be financially devastated, financially drained by this person for the next 10 years. Okay? I see that Capricorn, you could be losing a home, you could be losing property, you could be going bankrupt, you could lose a business, you could lose a relationship, you could lose something, whatever it is. There's a lot of money being lost. It has no longevity. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, there could be child abuse, child neglect. And if you guys are being seen together in public and this is romantic, it's not real. You know, scientifically, it's been proven that people who need to prove to other people that they are together and we're oh so happy are some of the most unhappiest relationships ever. And Capricorn, you guys are very fond of showing off your relationship to people because sometimes you view, majority of the time, you guys can view whoever you're with sort of more like a property than as a person. And in this situation, someone also, like, in this situation, it's not real. If you guys are seen together out in public or you're posting this person on social media or whatever, it's not real. Both of you are miserable in this relationship and this commitment. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of drinking even here. You may find out about a death. Someone passing away. You may receive a will and inheritance from someone passing away. For a lot of you, this is a straight up breakup. And if you or this other person you were connecting to right? This could be anyone. This could be an ex. This could be whoever you're in a relationship with, whoever you're in a situation with, whoever you're dealing with. If they were dealing with other people, those people left this person because they didn't want to be involved in this. They didn't want any part of this. You think that this man is such a prize. You think, and even if it's vice versa, right? Like, okay, well, I was dealing with him. He decides to go to another woman. You feel like she's so perfect. You feel like whatever. Have them then. That's what the person said. They allowed you to have this person, Capricorn. They literally gave this person back to the streets. And now you're realizing that this person just brings you sadness. They're not honest. You could also not be honest. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're not being honest, Capricorn. There's a lot of lying. And there's a realization someone had dual loyalty to 2 relationships. And whoever the other relationship with made it real easy for them and said, have the relationship with Capricorn. I'm going to go get better. I'm going to go find better in my life. And they feel much better. They feel good. But you're in this situation where you're realizing you're not happy. Many of you were in love with the idea of being in love, and you're not actually in love with this person. There's also a child here that's not yours or not theirs. It's a boy. You could also just have a child here that's really bored. They need to be in some type of sport. You need to put them in some type of activity. Your child could also be lying a lot to you, or if whoever the younger energy is in this relationship and dynamic is lying. So figure out what that's about. But many of you are just very unhappy right now. If you are in a relationship, your significant other is legit hiding money from you. A lot of cases of Capricorn relationships you've probably seen, and you've seen how it went. It goes exactly like this. Who is it? The Schwarzeneggers, or Arnold Schwarzenegger and his wife, they both had like Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius energy in their chart. That is a lawyer's wet dream for someone with those placements to come into their office because they know they're about to drain that person dry like a damn sponge. This is what's going on for a lot of you. That's what's going on here. You're breaking up a family. This is a broken home. The Knight of Swords leaves. He doesn't stick around. This could even be someone that you allow to come in and out of your life, like a revolving door for some of you. There's also like someone definitely had loyalty to 2 relationships, and now it's just you and this person's relationship, but you're realizing that they're not even worth keeping, which that is definitely karma. And if that's what makes you happy, Capricorn, being with somebody like this, then by all means do what makes you happy. I see you can't even sleep at night because of this person. They're humiliating. But that's also what you chose. And if you wanted someone else to get out of the way so it could just be you and this person, you got it, Capricorn. They left. They don't follow this man. They're not talking to this man anymore. They're not communicating with him. They let you have him. They literally gave him back to the streets. If there was another person, because I see that someone had dual loyalty to 2 people, then the person left and was like, you know what, you can have Capricorn, or Capricorn can have this person. They just gave the person back to the streets. Because they were like, they saw something in this individual where they realized they weren't losing a damn thing. And if this is what you want, Capricorn, then by all means, that 4 of Pentacles came. With the 8 of Wands in reverse, you're hiding money from this person. And what did I just say? I said, whoever they were dealing with, stopped talking to them. They stopped communicating with them. They unfollowed this person on all apps. They're not involved with them anymore. They literally let you have them. And what you're realizing is there's no passion between you and this individual with the 8 of Wands in reverse. There's no passion. This man is a burden, or you're a burden, whichever one. Sagittarius and Saturn with the 10 of Wands, it's heavy. And with the 4 of Pentacles, it's a completely materialistic relationship. This is based completely off of money, has nothing to do with love. There's a huge loss of money coming your way. You guys have really bad communication in the future. It's almost like if you were going to travel somewhere, you're no longer traveling there. There's no talking. You may even have a job where there's performance punishment. Be careful while driving. I see a car accident. You'll either hear about a car accident or you'll be involved in one. And there's no emotional maturity and discipline moving forward. I see a car breaking down even. You're going to experience car problems out of nowhere, okay? I see you're not traveling, okay? That's like out of the picture for you. Also, whoever the masculine energy is was definitely unfaithful. Whether you're a man or a woman, there's infidelity written in this reading. Someone's having like an emotional outburst as well. Like, yeah, there's also some kind of abuse going on, an absentee mother, maybe even a smothering mother. There's some kind of abuse going on. You have the Empress, Taurus, Libra. There's some form of abuse going on here. Whether it's a man or a woman, there's like abuse, child neglect, or you're not taking very good care of yourself. You need to take better care of yourself. A lot of you, you need to save. And a lot of you are hiding your money. Your advice is do not nurture a situation where someone's abusive. Do not nurture a situation where this is just going to be a loss for you, essentially. Someone else bailed. They're like, look, I see what y'all got going on. I don't want nothing to do with it. And just slowly back the fuck away from the situation. They left. Whatever you got going on with this person is now your karma to bear. Because you see, they had a karmic debt. They mistreated whoever walked away from them and whoever they walked away from. They mistreated that person. But when you mess with God's children, what goes around has to come back around. And being connected to this person means now you have to carry the burden of their karma. That's what's going on. What went around is now coming right back around. I just feel like what you're realizing is you did not know who this person was really. Because if you did, you would have never gotten involved with them. And this could be a man or a woman. Because with the Empress in reverse, you can't have children. But you're hiding that information from whoever you're dealing with. You can't have them. Right? Yeah. Also, you're lacking abundance right now. And so there's a lot going on. I really hope you're, able to move forward and do what's best for you at the end of the day. But that's what's going on. See, when someone takes forever to text back, right? Or they only contact you when they need money or they need something, all these different things, it's because they are waiting for something better. And whoever they were dealing with, they recognized this and dipped. You're still in the situation with this person. And it's because Spirit's trying to tell you, it's because you don't love yourself enough. You need to love yourself some more. Take better care of yourself. Work out. There's a need for you to recognize this is not love. That's exactly what this is. It's not love. Give me one more for advice. Yeah. Give me one more, please, for advice for Capricorn. One more for advice. Yep, there's that Tower. Yeah. Page of Swords. A lot of lying. And then there you are, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. What was hidden, the Moon is now coming out. There's been a lot of lying. A lot of lying. Let's get advice for you, Capricorn. Let's get one more card for advice from you. Advice for you. Oh, goodness. Okay. Damn. All right. So you have Knight of Cups, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. Emperor in reverse, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. He could be any sign. Justice in reverse, Libra. Advice is something legally will not go in your favor, Capricorn, and you cannot blame anybody but yourself. You are upset that you're in a relationship where you are not going to be treated correctly. You could have married this person or be in a relationship with this person, but they're not going to treat you the right way, and you want to play the blame game about this, but the truth is what you allow is exactly what happens. You allowed yourself to be with somebody who is abusive. Emperor in reverse is not right. This person is someone who, this is definitely someone you were in a relationship with. You can have children with, okay? Whoever this is abusive. Is an absentee father, is not the father of someone's children. Someone may also not be the mother of someone's children, or your absentee mother and father. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, someone's also interested in the same sex. There's also infidelity straight up going on. Empress and Emperor in reverse, that's infidelity. You guys both could be cheating on each other. Even if you're married, you're still cheating. Which is very common in Capricorn relationships, unfortunately. That's not something that should be normalized, but it's very normal, okay? Which is horrible when you think about it. Many of you are lacking creativity, or you're a player with the Knight of Cups in reverse, right? You tell women what they want to hear so you can abuse them and use them, right? Yeah, there's karma for that. There's karma. Your advice also with the Knight of Cups in reverse is if you gave a love offer, to take it back. The Knight of Cups in reverse is also jealous, moody, jumps to conclusions. You also have the Emperor in reverse, which is abuse, neglect, misusing their power, and just not faithful, or doesn't want the responsibility of children, does not want the responsibility of children, or is not the father of your children. Okay? With Justice in reverse, there's a contract that is not going to go in your favor, or a legal ruling that's not going to go in your favor. A relationship that's not going in your favor. What you're going to have to realize is it's going to be time for you to save. I'm getting a lot of surges. It's going to be time for you to save your money. And you're going to have to love yourself a lot more than dealing with abuse. And that's something that only you can do. I can read the cards all day, but the hidden energies of Five of Swords in reverse, Venus in Aquarius. There's going to be an arrest that escalates in violence. How bad can this be? Think George Floyd. That's the Five of Swords in reverse. You saw how it escalated in violence, right? It escalated into what? A death. This is one of those situations with the Five of Swords in reverse where someone is most likely, you're going to hear of someone dying with the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? Many of you are going to do something out of revenge, or they will do something out of revenge to you. Please be prepared for this, okay? Be aware that this is happening. All right? Yeah, it's definitely, you're definitely going to have to love yourself more. Like the people who decided to walk away. Because I don't think a lot of people are aware of that. Capricorns, you know, they'll be cheating and the other person's cheating and, oh, well, we're exes, but we're still da-da-da-da-da. But there's other people who get hurt in that process. Right? You're holding on to a connection that you're messing with this person, they're messing with you. Someone else gets hurt in the situation. Whoever that was left because they were tired of being in a situation where they were getting hurt by even being connected to this person who wanted to still be connected in this situation. other people get hurt like that. So now karma's unfolding. It's not good karma. You're receiving some pretty bad karma, Capricorn. Be prepared, be ready, and be accountable. Pick different, do different. This is literally the consequences of one's actions. I hope that this reading is able to give you some clarity about what's moving forward. Do what's best for you at the end of the day. It's free will and discernment, okay? If this is a divorce or something legal, this is like the situation with Dr. Dre and his ex-wife. Just like this. You remember how that whole legal thing, they both have Aquarius and Capricorn and Libra in their chart. You remember how she literally drove that situation, and she was stealing money from him. She drove that situation into him having an aneurysm. Like I said, Capricorn women can lead someone to death. They lead that, like, their partner dies young. Very young. He was trying to get away from her, and he made it. But most men do not make it. That was a miracle for him to have made it. Absolute miracle. Because even after he had the aneurysm, she was still talking about, I want my money. She did not care about that man's health. She didn't care. That's Capricorn energy. This is like, legally, it's not going to go in your favor. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not going in your favor. Karma. You're feeling like you're just receiving a lot of bad luck in this situation. If you do continue to deal with this person, this, bad luck and all that, it will continue on for the next 12 years while dealing with them. If that is something you want to endeavor on, by all means. For some of you who have a child and you have to co-parent with this person, and it's saying make it about the child, not about the relationship, because the truth is you guys are both abusive and unfaithful to one another. I've never had a Capricorn woman come up to me for a reading without her saying, that even though she's in a relationship, she is straight up cheating on that man and he is cheating on her. So if you want to endure this, by all means. You don't want to, don't. This has been your reading. Yeah. Ashe, Capricorn.